coming this morning. We are spoiling you this morning, wonderful listeners, for Friends Round Friday. What a lineup in the studio. 3 very talented actors. A doctor's assistant turned queen who we loved in The Serpent. Jenna Coleman is here. Morning, Jenna.
Morning.
Lovely to see you. I know. A ripple, please. A ripple.
Thanks, guys.
A man who played a vampire is known for being able to grow an incredible beard and is very good with the side. Aidan is here. Hello, my darling. Lovely to see you.
He's bearded this morning.
Oh, he is bearded this morning. It's not quite the big beard from The Suspect, but it is a lovely beard. And the most energetic 83-year-old you could ever meet, Ian McKellen, is here.
Thank you very much.
Ian, Jenna, have you worked with Ian yet? Have you had the chance to work with him?
No, just the can that we just did on the stairs about 5 minutes ago.
Also impressive.
We have to keep limber, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, that
Do you
woke
do any
me up.
exercises?
Right, well, I have this morning now.
Oh.
I'm going to incorporate that into my morning routine.
You like your yoga, don't you, Jenna? I've heard.
I do like yoga. Where's that come?
I do. No, they're amazing next door. They know too much about you. You should be concerned. You should be concerned. Jenna Coleman and Aidan Turner, who are with us, are starring in Lemons. That's 5 lemons in London from the 18th of January, and then going to Manchester Opera House and Theatre Royal in Brighton as well. Tickets for all are on sale now. Tell me, who would like to do the legwork here? Jenna and me. Jenna, tell me about the premise of this play. It's fascinating.
Okay, so it's let's say it's an exploration, it's a study of a relationship of a couple, Bernadette and Oliver, and it's set in a world where the hush law comes in. So the hush law is where you get 140 words a day to use, and you can't use any more than that. And we kind of see how this relationship, how they come together, how they drift apart under this idea.
Okay.
Yeah, 140 words per day per person.
That is not a lot at all, is
And
it?
we see the before and after as well. So we see the kind of the change in the relationship under this rule.
So not just the 140 words per day. We see them before the 140 words law happens, and after that too. It's a romantic comedy.
It is
a rom-com.
I love it. We do love a rom-com, and obviously rom-coms have ups and downs. So I'm fascinated to see how this goes. I was just thinking, you know, I probably only use 140 words a day, I have to say, because my use of the English language is not perhaps the best. But it's such a fascinating concept, isn't it?
You might get a pass, actually. I think some people through their work might not. So this wouldn't be your personal use words. Maybe you might get a pass because you're on air. So it might just kick in when you go home.
Oh, I love it. There's different rules.
Because you're quite special. You could probably get a pass.
Okay, of course. This and also, is it just the two of you on the stage? Love plays about relationships. It just because we come and see them and we see ourselves in characters, don't we? And where they go with things, and we're like, oh gosh, yes, that's us, that's us. It's such a brilliant concept. It's great. You haven't started rehearsing yet. When do you start? When do you begin?
We start in a couple of weeks. Yeah. We've met up a few times to chat about things and to read things and go through some stuff and ideas and share thoughts and stuff. But yeah, we don't start rehearsals for a little while. I was going to say, how quickly does that relationship come? Does that come together
really
quite quickly?
Really quickly, yeah.
Well, there's already a lovely chemistry between the two.
Yeah, now that Ian stepped out, here he is again, third wheel. Oh my God.
It's a fabulous. Is it a new play? Has it been done before?
It was Edinburgh Fringe Festival.
About 5 or 6 years ago. Sam Steiner wrote the play. I think it was a hit at the Edinburgh Fringe, and this is, I think, one of the next times it's been on.
Fantastic. It's really, really exciting. And did you have to audition for the part? Do you try out, or do they just, they're thinking these are the two people that we want?
They just figured we'd get on, right?
Yeah.
That was a mistake.
No,
jokes.
Showbiz.
Is it just the two of you?
Yeah.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah.
And you get on at the moment, but you haven't started rehearsing
we're
yet.
Getting on. Yeah, we've not begun yet.
That must be hard. I mean, you guys are all lovely, but if there's any kind of clash of personality in a production, that must be tricky. Or does everybody just get on with everybody, Ian? I'm looking around at our team here.
Well, I don't know.
We all have good days and bad days, don't we?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know if I could comment on that. You always hope to get on with people. Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do have to think, but this is work, and just behave like you would in any situation.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's going to be much of a problem with these two.
With these two, I know.
They look perfectly matched. Are you perfectly matched in the story? Perhaps not.
No, there's definitely a study of do opposites attract. They're very different in their ideologies.
And do you both like lemons?
Love lemons. The play isn't really about lemons.
It's not about lemons, okay.
No,
yes.
the title is misleading. It's a play about words and language and how we use them.
Right. And he's from Manchester, isn't he, the author?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Is that why you're going to Manchester Opera House?
Yeah, it's one of the reasons. And Josie Rourke, the director, is also from Salford. I'm from Blackpool, so...
You're from Blackpool?
I am, yeah. So there's a very
So was Stan Laurel, do you know who he was?
I do know who Stan Laurel, yeah.
Did you know he was from Blackpool?
I didn't.
No, he wasn't, he was from Fleetwood.
Yeah, but that's close. That's very, very close.
It's up the road. That's where my nana.
Sorry, are you
I was born in Blackpool as well.
You were?
Lived in St Anne's.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, Jenna, there's some good.
I didn't know that.
I didn't live there for very long. My dad was doing. He used to do the seasons on the pier.
My granddad does that.
No, wow, that's amazing. You see the things you never realise you have in common. It's incredible. It's still such a special place. I used to go and see my grandparents in Cleveley. I used to go on the trampolines along the front.
Yeah.
And when we used to go up with Strictly, I'd just be like, "This is my home."
Oh my God.
But people would be like, "You sound dead posh, you're not from Blackpool." So a question from Jay in Liverpool: why is Aidan not 007 yet?
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Right.
I could be M.
Yes. Okay, we need to start a campaign.
And Moneypenny.
Moneypenny.
There we go.
this
What's this about you doing a duet with Charlotte Church, Jenna Coleman?
Oh wow, that's pulling it out the air. Yeah. I met Charlotte Church before Charlotte Church had her record contract, and without realising, we did karaoke together. But I didn't know she was an opera singer. Age 12, and I've never done karaoke ever since.
Really?
We did Wake Me Up Before You Go, and I just remember I want to hit that high, and I completely did the mic drop. I was like 12 years old, staring at Charlotte Church, really hitting that high.
There we go, Charlotte. There you put Jenna Coleman off karaoke forever. For Jenna, with a new Doctor Who companion being announced tonight on BBC Children in Need, any advice you would give them, says Daniel from Leicester, of course, because you were Clara.
Learn every single way in which to say doctor.
Yes, okay. It's always quite intense as well, isn't it?
There's a lot of questions when you're the companion.
A lot of questions.
Yeah.
And is it true that one of the reasons they loved you and wanted you as Clara is that you could speak faster than Matt Smith?
Apparently so.